Hello and welcome to the Brick Week. I know a long time you have to wait for the third part here of assembling Mould Kings 21004, the super star destroyer of the Eclipse-Class, the Dreadnought. Over 10k, 10,368 pieces are in this gigantic set. Okay, a lot of people are waiting, I know. So this is what I assembled in the first assembly video. It brought us, yes, the base. Then in the second video I assembled the first wing and some interior. Yes, this thing has interior. Not like the Monarch or all the other big star planes. This has interior. And in the end of the second video I was already starting here assembling the third blade, the second wing. Man, the second wing. Okay, today I have not go to work, so I use the time. I placed all the pieces I need for building step 16, and so I hope I can achieve a lot today. So building step 16 is done and brought us here this big wing blade, the beginning here. And man, this is not a work I like, I have to admit. But I have to go through. This is the underside, it's very clear. Very nice. So there are a lot of these modified blades, 6 to 12 with studs on side. And they are a little bit harder to push into a normal blade. So my advice, before you finishing this, go really through every inch here of the wing and push. The problem is you can't lay it on the table to push because the underground not have all the same height, and the same is here. So you can't just lay it on the ground and push, you have to have it in your hands and push from both sides. But this work is necessary because it will look scrappy when you don't do it. So this is the big wing from 17. Yes, it's massive. And now I have to assemble the part from the inner room to here. And this is a thing I use a second person because that's not easy. Oh man, it's done. Both of the wings are assembled. But this was really the most frustrating thing I have ever built. Man, three people, 6 hands were needed to get this here assembled. It's not easy. Because if you have one wing, you need a person to hold it on that side, because of the weight it will fall. So you have to be, I did it with 2 other people, my little daughter and her boyfriend. So you have to be careful because you connect it here, you connect it there, you connect it there and there and there. And all the pins together to get in the right angle with the weight of the wing, that each wing is nearly 1.5 kilo or something like that. I was nearly to give up. I was really nearly to give up. Okay, but it's done. I have to go take a shower again because I'm really sweated till my pants from excitement, and yes, oh man, I'm done. Okay, I hope the rest is easier. So here we have building step 18, a little room, and it's cold, dark red, dark bluish gray tiled for the Empire. I believe I have forgot something here, and I changed this here. I had to open this again. But it's a nicely room. 8 seats and a big table Okay. So building step 19 is done, and to the conference room we built here command room, some nice dark seat, Emperor worthy or Admiral, and that's really great. Okay, this colors, man, in this dark spaceship, spacecraft, that shower, but I'm happy. So after years of asking me, why are they never eat, shower, poo, pee, nothing. In the Star Wars movies, mostly in no action movies or science fiction movies, that's no problem, yes. But I'm great. I'm so happy for the shower, and perhaps a toilet would be nice too. So we know the Emperor or the Cross Moth, or Great Moth, or whoever sits here has to pee and poo too. Okay. So this is what it looks when it's assembled in the Star Destroyer, and it's attached here on the wedge blades on this blade, and at the back, and in the middle on, I believe, 2 or something, or 8 studs or something like that. And yes, it's okay. So now I'm curious how I can carry this away from here, because I had to break 5 hours or 6 hours that I needed a day for the progress. This was exhausting, the wings, man. Okay, but this is nice. A little puppet house in a Star Destroyer. Nice. Oh, this thing is getting heavy and not good to carry, so I decided I built in my normal building room, our dining room, and here in the guest room I have the models or the sets during assembly time, and for this here a few weeks. And so I decided I show you progress on the model in another room, so only 4. New is the upper part here with these 2. So all the bricks here from the slopes to this slope. And that's tricky, or at least it was here in my case, because I had some pressure on the whole part because of the length and all the weight. And here the wings with the middle part and the interior, it all was so that this here wasn't through a straight line, the other part, the already assembled part till here. And to get this in the hole, clicked on all the studs, and further on you have to match it here, the wall inside, and you should bring in some axles here. But I don't have the power to get the axle through there, so I decided I let it go, because it's well made, so it won't fall apart without, or it makes nothing without these 2 axles. But man, it wasn't easy. This here is building step 21 lying in front of me. We have 2 identical, symmetrical or mirrored plates that will cover the back of the ship, and the holes here are for the round pieces you've seen, and later on the thrusters will be clipped on that, and these here, and this is what it looks in the instruction. it covers the back, and here this gives us stability for that what I showed you on the ship, where I had a little problem to get it really close together so that the counterpart from the other side fits. And so I hope this time it's easy, because it's already pushed together through that clip. Okay, next take I show you on the model. And this is the look assembled on the rest. The triangle blades are easy to assemble. You have to look that you get all 4 holes straight, and then push, push, and then you have here, here, and there half Technic pins, and you have to click it in. And normally that could be a problem if the blade here, the cover, bends a little bit through all the blades, but here it was no problem. Only I had to push again the parts together here, all the Technic bricks on that side, that I can clip in that part. This is lying in front of me, building step 22. Brought us 2 small rims and 6 big rims, and they are with pins, nicely in black. Just watch that the pins and the cross are in a row. If not, you have later problems with the next building step. Build this middle part. It's between the 2 thruster sections. And we build a mirrored side panel. And on the left one here, there's a 2x3 wedge blade missing. Perhaps one is over. I have a lot of pieces over at the moment, but not this. Okay, and perhaps I have someone in my collection down in the cellar. Okay, next take I show you assembled on the set. Well, this is the look from behind assembled. And of all the big starships I built, the Venator, the Monarch, the Superstar Destroyer, and this is the best thruster section, because the solution to building the pedals and let the holes, that's great. That's really good. So it looks totally smooth, totally no gaps, really, really nice. And I believe it will hold all the weight of the thrusters, and it will look great. If there's coming more, I hope so, there's a little bit more here coming. And these panels are nice because they are covering these here and put them here straight to the core, to the frame. So very good solution, really well made. Well, building step 23, another part of the interior, the bridge. And one problem here is all the weight of this part, you see it here, it bends down because it's here on 2 studs and here on 4 studs. And the studs are lying in a row, and so when you connect it in a row, you know what I mean. But I believe when I assemble it now into the rest of the ship, there's something underneath it, so it won't bend through, so it makes no difference. So I'm pretty sure about this. So here it's assembled, the bridge. And like you see, it still bends a little bit down on both sides. You have a little gap from the tile downwards, but okay, not perfect, but it's easy to fix. Just use more of the 1x4 with studs on side, or the 1x2 with studs on side, then you have a better connection and it has a cleaner and straight look. That should be no problem if you have some of these bricks laying around at home. The rest is the well-known bridge of the Superstar Destroyer as we've seen in many movies. Here, totally alone, nothing on the table, lies building step 24. It's just a big plate at the moment. In 25 we will complete it, set it into the Star Destroyer, and I believe with 26 we begin with the upper wings. Yeah, but for today, here is finished. The next 8 building steps are in part 4 of the assembly. Another 20 minutes or something like that. For me, another 8 or 12 hours. For you, 20 minutes, and then we are done. This here is a lot of tiles, a lot of plates, a 16 by 16. That's always nice. 2 big wedge plates, like them too. And some Technic frames here underneath to give this here a solid construction for some more parts of the bridge here, or parts of the bridge. And then we are finished with the interior, and like I said, starting with the upper wings. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'm Frank, the Brick Freak. Tune in again for part 4 of assembly of the Superstar Destroyer of the Eclipse-Class, the Dreadnought. Bye bye.